Hello everyone, Chris Assis here, and today we will be working on spotting. So, ballet dancers do a lot of it. So, if you've done ballet or maybe even salsa, you will know that spotting is super important for turns. It is not something directly applicable to tango because you can't really move your head all that much since you have a partner. But it is important to be able to create the feeling of a spiral starting from the top going all the way down to our feet through the spine. So the feeling of spotting is what we're aiming to bring into our dance, and not spotting itself. So we're going to be working on that as a continuation from our Yiro zoom in, and I hope that will be a good addition to the practices of ochos, and that will make your pivots, ochos, and giros a lot smoother. So enjoy. We're going to start with walking around the room, and every time you want to change your direction, you look at the place you want to go, and then you let that spiral down your body. So you start from the head, and then it's the shoulders, then it's the trunk, then it's the hips, then it's the feet. So let's see it here. And you change your direction. So you spot with your eyes, and there, that trickles all the way down to the feet, and you change the direction that you're walking towards. I think in this spot part, I will be able to get a little bit closer to you in the camera so you will see it. Try to see how the head goes first. Here, as I'm coming closer to you, see? The head goes first, the rest of the body follows. We don't stop our movement, just let that natural spiral happen. Let's put this into pivots. Head first, and then you turn. But again, notice how I'm not stopping every time. It's not that I do my head and then wait and then do the body, but head, body, legs, head, body, legs, head, body, legs, in a natural, calm flow. Make sure that you shift from side to side and that you're turning clockwise and counterclockwise around your axis. So if you notice here, I changed my direction. This is the pivot we would use for back ochos. So practice on both feet, going for a pivot for forward ochos and for back ochos. Now we make the angle smaller, and you would think it would be easier, but it is more work on accuracy, and sometimes in this case we forget the head because the angle is so small. But try to feel that that spiral from the top of your spine all the way down through the spine into the hips, into the legs, and without tensing up, because that's another thing. And when we make the angle this small, we tend to tense up, and our body moves as one, and it's in a very locked, stuck position. So we want to avoid that, and we really want to feel very flexible and flowy going through this motion. Even though we have to be very focused on hitting these 8 corners of the room. So spot, turn, spot, turn, spot, turn. So again, head, body, feet, head, body, feet, in the same flow you did before. Now half a turn. So things are about to get trickier here, a little bit with balance, but it works exactly in the same way. The head will start first and the body will follow. Here it is very, very important not to break the pattern up. So you're very much aware that your head is going first, but you're not stopping there. You take, at a timely moment, the body needs to come in. So we don't do head and go. It's again head, body, feet, head, body, feet, as you can see it here. So it's a clear downward spiral, very smooth, very flowy, and this all builds up from the previous exercises. So stick with them if you need to before you get to this one. And here we're just putting it all together. One quick note, you don't move your head this much when you're actually dancing. The reason we're doing this is because we want to create the feeling of the spiral in our body. So when we are going to be dancing, we won't be able to move the head too much. We will still be able to create that feeling of the spiral in our body without using the head this much. So let's notice a few extra things here. Let's see. You spot and pivot and spot and pivot. Notice how my body comes back to center when the pivot is over. So I'm not getting stuck in this square of position. So the body is also doing a figure 8, sort of. Not as big as the legs, but the body needs to go and come back almost. I hope that makes sense. I think you'll be able to see it when I get a little bit closer to you. Let's take a look. So if we notice, the body comes to center when that free leg steps. See how they move together? So together and turn. Together, spot, turn. Together, spot, turn. Body and leg, spot, turn. Let's see it in back steps. Here we go. And spot, turn. Together, spot, turn. So body and free leg together. Spot, turn. Together, head, body, feet. Together, head, body, feet. Together, head, body, feet. So we want here also to create a connection between the upper and the lower body, so we don't have to think separately for the two when we're dancing. We want a smooth connection between the two.